and welcome to my video on bank organisation in Runescape members. I'm not going to justify the items I have in my bank. I'm literally just showing you some ideas about how to organise specific tabs. So I use my first tab, the kind of all tab, as for things I only have one of, so obviously I can't put them higher up because they'll mix everything up when they're removed, and I use quite often. So that's my auras, the task gear, etc. Next tab, currencies. Raw sharks aren't currencies, but they're used to pay for liars and recharges. Also keys, and for some reason I keep getting loads of crunchy core tokens, so I've dumped them there. Next tab, tools. A lot of tools you don't really need anymore because of the tool belt, but I've kept some of them just in case they're needed in the future. Also got fishing supplies and thieving supplies and hunting supplies here as well, and handy lantern, which is really useful to have. Next tab is herb lore, which I'm particularly proud of. From up to here, it's got a very simple solution where I've got the herbs, a primary ingredient, the finished potion, and then another primary ingredient and a finished potion. These are ones I'm interested in doing, and so I've got all there. I can actually do all these potions now. If in the future I decide I want to start making another potion, I can always just take one row out and add another row in, and sort it out that way. These ones I only want to make one potion out of, so that's Guam there. I know it seems crazy having Guam still at this level, but it's very useful for super fishing explosives. I do actually use them to kill Mogres in Slayer, so it's quite useful to have them there. They're also quite good experience as well, and the Iridium isn't that hard to come by. You can just do quite a few runs. You can get quite a lot in a short space of time. This is a bit of weird because it's unfinished, but that's because I haven't done the quest yet. Once you're done in Aid of Marek, then you can make potions that heal the rest of there. I can't what it's called to be honest at the moment. It's a serum something or other. Anyway, so yeah, these ones I only got one of. So that leaves a kind of block here, which I've filled in with other potions like one attack mixes, which are obviously attack potions that I've added row to. Just again, extra experience. You might as well, rather than chuck them away or sell them or something, you're not getting any money for an attack potion. So turn them into attack mixes and it makes them a bit more useful. Also tea, because tea's cool. I'm British, you go with tea. And yeah, Dwarven stats are really useful for, smithing just ahead of your level and stuff. I've also got the urns, which I don't use as much as I should do really. But they're there, I made them so much to keep them. I found that anti-fire potion on the floor. Fight a dragon, I'll take it with me. Next tab is food. A lot of stuff you don't really need, but it's useful to have all of it so that you can get the nice rows. So obviously I've got a row of meat, row of fish, vegetables, fruit, breads, things, pies, pizzas. So anything I can make and I'll be interested in cooking, fishing, making, I can just deposit straight in the bank, cooked, obviously not raw, and I'll end up, it's got space for it so it won't all get messy. Next is equipment, which is obviously a very big tab. Obviously everything up to like there, I have multiples of, so it won't get mislaid if I take out one of them. Everything down here is things I only have a few of, and so I'm gonna take them out and stuff. I've got loads of mithril stuff because that's the best I can make at the moment with smithing. So I've got melee weapons up here, ranged weapons, and full suits for each full suits I can get hold of easily for each combat class. Obviously I know wizard robes are absolutely rubbish, but it's the best I can kind of really get hold of in great amounts. I obviously usually use my secret clay armor, which is equivalent to mystic, but I'm actually doing serious maging, so that's not a problem. And again, obviously I use the rune plate body when I'm doing the serious melee, but it's useful to have just throwaway gear that you can not really worry about, and it also makes it easier to organise everything else if you've got proper full rows and stuff. Same with these guys, I don't really need them, but yeah, so I've organised rings here and all types of arrows, capes, amulets. Because they're all sorted by row, I know exactly where they are. I can go straight to them, and that structure will be kept the same because I've got doubles of everything. Next tab magic. I've got all the runes along top except the ones I can't make, which are deaths and bloods because I haven't done the quests. And obviously their corresponding talisman, which aren't so necessary anymore because I've got Omni Tiaras, sorry. But if I want to make more tiaras or whatever, I've got them there. Battle staffs, the amazing Mind Spike, which is pretty decent stuff. It's not going to be after the combat beta, but at the moment it's very powerful. in that it's got like a really high magic damage attack, positive bonus boost compared to battle stars, which don't. They're much better at melee and got better defensive stats, but they don't have that magic boost. So if I'm going all out offensive magic, mind spikes are really useful. Teleport tablets and teleport spheres, which are again they're not as, they're a bit weird where they teleport you to, especially their plane of mud sphere, but they're cheaper to make than the teleport tabs, and they're a one-click teleport solution, which is great. These are some ones I make. Obviously, I'm missing out loads of ones in between, but they're either not really useful or they're secondary ingredients. They're really hard to get hold of. These have got really secondary ingredients, so they're basically great. Pure Essence, Rune Essence as well, when I'm not playing as a member account, and my pouches. This is a crafting and farming and smithing all kind of rolled into one page. I've got kind of before and afters, dry clay, wet clay, etc., etc. Balloons because they're awesome. My ores above the necessary thing. I haven't got bronze anymore because that kind of screws things up a bit, to be honest, because you've got two going to one, whereas iron you've got one to one, and then steel was obviously using iron as well. So the front onwards you can just have the ore above the bar, which is lovely. Tend to use a lot bronze a lot anyway either, so this way it's nice and organised. Gems as well, dyes from dye capes and stuff. I've got them. Some of these things a lot of people will go, well, why do you need that? But it's useful to have them there, and if you've got the bank space, which I do, it's not so much of a problem. And I've still got a good amount for if something new comes out. So seeds, feathers, all this kind of stuff on this page, and also the unstrung bows and the unfinished crossbows. The final tab is a miscellaneous tab, which strangely has wood on it. Don't ask me why it's worked out that way, but it's kind of things I've got a few of, or things that I've got one of, but I don't use a lot, don't use very often. I mean, I'm probably not going to use Queen's Guard shoes, but if I destroy them, I can't get them back. So, for the sake of one inventory slot, I might as well keep them. So, that's basically my bank. I hope this helps you organise your bank. When I was trying to work out a way of organising my herb lord tab especially, I was searching and searching and searching. I couldn't find anything useful to help me, so I had to come up with all my own on paper. Just work out what way I could do it, what herbs I wanted to keep, what herbs I didn't mind not having in my bank. Obviously, I'll ditch Marantil. Yeah, who needs Marantil? It's one potion, which is really rubbish XP and isn't very useful. So yeah, so I mean, I hope this helps other people, and that's what I've done it for really.